Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and also make sure you check out my Patreon page, which is at patreon.com/daytradingfearless, where you could see my stock and option portfolio and follow along with it. So as always, let's jump right into it. This is the weekly watch list for, actually this is a midweek weekly watch list, so we'll just call this one a midweek watch list for March 10th, 2021. So if you guys watched my weekly watch list from last weekend on Saturday, I actually said I was bullish the market, and the reason I said that was because we kind of fell, right? We were in the waterfall, big reversal day, and I said I actually think the market's gonna go higher, at least this week, and that's exactly what we've done. We've gone higher, tried to pull back, pulled right back to the 50 period moving average, and now we're creeping higher. A couple levels I want to show you guys to watch for. Now, one of the things that I don't like is on this big power push, look at the RSI, right? Is barely moved. So that's something to be aware of. Also, market profile, look where we stopped. We stopped right at this 3,900 level, which is a high volume node. So we may have a little problem. I actually think we might start to backfill a little bit, so maybe kind of do a pullback in the next day or two, kind of fill in this market profile. We do still have excess up here, right? So the levels I'll be watching for specifically is probably on the pullback. I'd be watching for Wednesday's low of around 38.56, give or take 30, we'll say 38.60 level. If we do pull back, maybe look to start to nibble for a little bounce there potentially. Again, none of this is trade advice. I'm just some dude on YouTube, so it's all education purposes. Just gotta throw out that disclaimer. But so watch that 38.60 level on any type of pullback. On the move higher, watch all this, right? We have a body, wick high, right? Wick high. So this is right around the 38.40. So if we do keep going up to 38.40, watch for a potential move higher if we go here, and then a pullback, right? Back to this high volume node. But again, so if we go down, I like the 38.60 level for a bounce. If we go up, I like the 39.40 level, give or take, for a short. So that's one thing that I'm looking for. So we'll just say if price goes lower, look for that type of move higher, right? To look for the bounce. So we will see what actually happens in the next couple days. SPY, if you're a stock trader, real quick, just watch the 392.50 level for a potential resistance level. And then for a pullback, I'd be watching probably the 384 levels on SPY. So let's take a look at crude oil. And with crude oil, and make sure you guys stay till the end, because I'm going to give you guys a couple stocks to look at, to trade to, not just the indices and all that. But if you watch me all the time, you know I like to go through all these gold, oil, S&P futures. That's what I look at, and this is how I'm able to get a lot of my analysis of the overall market too. So crude oil, kind of a nice pullback, rallied all the way up, right, to the 68 level, pulling back. I think we just chop around here, maybe go sideways. I was saying watch the 64 level for potential bounce. We kind of had a little bounce there, but I think sideways for crude oil slash BTC. Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin, double top, guys, okay? everybody, again, if you want to learn divergence, this is a great way, right? We're seeing it in real time. We actually have massive divergence. Even this to here is divergence, which is this high to here. Okay, overall, potential M forming. So we will see what happens, right? Here's our M, and that stands for meltdown. Okay, we will see if this plays out. Now, if price breaks above and holds, okay, and this starts to the RSI starts to perk up, okay, we're bullish. But until then, we have divergence. Watch for a potential reversal of the reverse candles, right? Just watch price action for your signal to look for a short if you trade a Bitcoin. Let's take a look at GLD. Okay, gold. You guys, I gave it to you guys Saturday on the weekly watch list. I even did a video on Monday. I was watching for the lower trend line that I had. X marks the spot, right? I believe it was this right here. I was saying I wanted the 56 to 57 level to look to sell puts on this, and yeah, we got to 157. So I missed it by about $1 to $2 on gold, and look at the reversal. Now, you had a big gap, so maybe watch for a refill of this gap, a pullback of it. So, and then maybe even still come down here. I'm still watching this because now the RSI is, if we do come back down, if we reverse and come back down, now RSI might show divergence, something like this. We will see if it plays out, okay? And so I'm still watching it, but you had a possible entry there. So that's what's going on with gold, silver. Same thing, kind of bounced, never got down to the 22 levels on silver, so nothing there, nothing to see. And here's a couple stocks for you guys. Apple is showing some relative weakness going on right now. I actually think the way Apple's been trading, I actually think Apple has more room to the downside. Still watch for this level, this 110 level. So first the 115 to 113 level, but also this gap fill right here, which is at the 111. So if we start to move lower, I will look to probably be selling some puts maybe a week out, couple days out on any move. But Apple, I think, still has a little more ways to go. So I know the market's bullish, but it doesn't mean Apple has to be bullish. I've been saying dead money in Apple for a while. Let's take a look at, let's do games, a couple of these high flyers. Look at GME, right? Everybody talks about the Reddit crowd, blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's not the Reddit crowd. These are all algorithms, okay? Trust me, it's amazing how mainstream media makes it sound like the Wall Street bet and Reddit people are all now in control of 3 stocks, right? And they're all just playing that one stock and they never run out of money. You're talking tens of billions of dollars and flowing into this, okay? You don't have the average account of Robinhood, which I believe is like $5,000 or $10,000, buying up a GameStop all day and just making millions. If there was so much money being made, guys, in GameStop by all these people, okay, Reddit, you would see so many stories of all these new multimillionaires, okay? It's not happening, in my opinion. So that's my little rant on that. But these are algos. There are trading opportunities. But again, if you sit there and trade game, okay, just pull up maybe a 30-minute chart. Higher highs, higher lows, right? Look for the trend and maybe look to buy on the pullbacks. Right now, we're in the downtrend. If we break, we have a high, a low, a lower high, higher low. Okay, so this has to get resolved. If we break above 285, I think we might get a retest back up to the 330. If we break below this, probably 217, level, okay, I actually think the sellers might come in. So keep an eye on that. All this move did was fill that gap, fill that gap. We still have a gap down here, 140, that needs to be filled. So if price does start falling, maybe look for a potential long. You have the 200, you have a high volume node here, and you also have a gap at 140. So again, just a potential bounce. And then finally, for my midweek list, let's take a look at Tesla. Okay, Tesla, be careful. I think it's just kind of sideways. Look at this high volume node. We're just churning right around. Maybe a pullback to fill this area in on the market profile. Also the 50, also kind of these levels right here. Everything matches up. I'd be looking maybe 650 for a bounce on Tesla in the next day or two. So I hope that helps, guys. Thank you as always for watching the midweek watch list. I'm going to try and do these a little more, not every week, but maybe whenever I see things and all that. So thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Oh, also, if you're new, don't forget I do a weekly watch video every single Saturday morning that I release. So talk to you guys soon.